My girlfriend said, "You'll never have proof of anything." After I accused her of cheating, I said, "Probably not." Then I hired someone that had her confessing within 48 hours. What my private investigator discovered. I, 33 male, had been dating Vera, 29, for 2 years when the red flags started appearing. Little things at first. Phone face down always. Sudden interest in gym classes at odd hours. New passwords on everything. The breaking point was a Thursday night. She came home at 11 p.m. from book club. Me? How was the discussion? Vera: great. We analyzed the themes really deeply. Which themes? Pause. You know, the main ones. What book were you reading again? Why the interrogation, Dean? Just curious about the book you've been reading for 3 weeks but can't name. Her face went through several expressions before settling on indignant. Are you accusing me of lying? I'm asking about your book club book. No, you're implying something. Just say it. Fine, I don't think you're at book club. I think you're seeing someone. She laughed. Actually laughed. You're paranoid. This is toxic behavior, Dean. Is it? Then tell me about the book. I don't have to prove anything to you. Trust is fundamental in relationships. So is honesty. Getting angry. You think I'm cheating? Based on what? Your insecurity? Based on your behavior, the lies, the sneaking around. I'm not sneaking. I have friends. I have a life outside of you. Your friends who you can never name? Your life that requires new passwords? That's when she said it. With this smug little smile. You'll never have proof of anything, because there's nothing to prove. You're just a paranoid, controlling boyfriend who can't handle me having independence. Probably not. What? Me? You're right. I'll probably never have proof. She looked satisfied. Thought she'd won. Vera: exactly. So drop this nonsense and trust me. Okay. Surprised. Okay? Yeah, you're right. I apologize. She kissed me on the cheek, all forgiven. Went to shower, humming happily. While she showered, I made a call. My cousin Rex is a private investigator, does mostly insurance fraud and cheating spouses. Good at his job, discreet. Rex: Dean, it's late, man. Need your services, personal matter. Vera? How'd you know? You only call me late when it's serious and you sounded rough at Christmas. Can you help? Family rate, $500 for basic surveillance. When? Tomorrow? Send me her details, photo, car info, schedule. Sent. She says she has book club Thursday nights and yoga Saturday mornings. Sure she does. I'll start tomorrow. Went to bed that night next to Vera. She cuddled close, satisfied she'd gaslit me successfully. If only she knew. Friday evening, Rex called. Rex, your girl left work at 5, drove home, left again at 6:30, went to an apartment complex downtown. Book club? Unless book club is at some dude's apartment and involves wine on his balcony. My chest tightened. You see the guy? Yeah, late 30s, drives a BMW. Got photos. Want me to dig deeper? Everything. Who he is, how long, whatever you can find. On it. Also, sorry man, just get me evidence. Saturday, I played normal, made Vera breakfast, kissed her goodbye for yoga. She left in yoga pants and came back in yoga pants, but Rex's photos showed her going into BMW guy's apartment for 2 hours. His text: yoga must be really intense. She changed clothes inside his place. By Sunday, Rex had a name. Lance Morrison, investment banker, recently divorced, met Vera at a professional networking event 6 months ago. 6 months, half our relationship. Rex: there's more. They're not subtle. Got them at lunch Friday, dinner Saturday. Very affectionate. Send everything. What he sent broke my heart and solidified my resolve. Photos of them kissing, holding hands, her laughing at his jokes the way she used to laugh at mine. But I kept playing normal. Vera had no idea. Tuesday she had book club again. Vera: don't wait up. We're doing wine pairings with the chapters. Sounds fun. Which book again? Eye roll. Still on this? I told you to trust me. You're right. Have fun. She left happy. I called Rex. She just left for book club. Want the play-by-play? Just document everything. 2 hours later, Rex sent a video. Vera and Lance at a restaurant. She was wearing the dress I bought her for our anniversary. They were sharing dessert, kissing between bites. The caption: book club looks romantic. I sat in our apartment, surrounded by photos of us. Vacations, holidays, lies. But I wasn't done. Rex had one more job. I need audio. That's risky. Legal gray area. What if she admits it publicly? Like, loudly? That's different. Public conversation, no expectation of privacy. Can you make that happen? I might know someone. Give me 24 hours. Update 1. The confession Wednesday afternoon. Rex called with a plan. My associate Nina, she's good at this stuff. Social engineering. What's the plan? Rex, Nina approaches Vera at her gym. Strikes up conversation, gets her talking. That's it? Trust me, Nina's got a gift. People tell her everything. Worth a shot. Thursday came. Vera left for book club as usual. But first she had her regular gym session at 5 p.m. Nina was already there. Rex had briefed her well. I waited at home, anxious. Then Rex called. Rex, sending you audio. Nina's a genius. The recording was crystal clear. Gym locker room. Girl, that's my ex's car. The white Mazda? No, that's mine. Thank God. My ex drives the same model. Just saw him with his new girlfriend. Men are trash. Laughing, tell me about it. They're so clingy. Right? Like, give us space. Is yours clingy? So clingy, always asking where I am, what I'm doing. Red flag. My ex was like that. That's why I started seeing someone else before I ended it. Oh my God, same. I've been with this guy Lance for months. My boyfriend has no idea. Months? Damn, you're good. Right? He keeps asking about my book club. I'm like, buddy, you'll never figure it out. Book club? That's brilliant. I know. He even apologized for being suspicious. Meanwhile, I'm at Lance's place twice a week. You're terrible. I love it. Is Lance worth it? He's loaded, investment banker, just divorced, taking me to Cabo next month. Get it, girl. What about your boyfriend? Dean? He's sweet but boring. I'll probably dump him after Cabo. Don't want to rock the boat before my free vacation. Smart. Use them both. Exactly. Dean pays half my rent. Lance pays for fun. Perfect arrangement. They laughed, high-fived, made plans to get drinks. Rex. Nina kept recording. There's more. Vera detailed everything. Times, places, even showed photos of Lance. Send it all. I'm perfect. Got exactly what I needed. That night, Vera came home glowing. Great book club. We're reading this amazing novel about female empowerment. Sounds appropriate. Right? About women taking control of their lives. Taking what they want. Exactly. You'd hate it though. Very feminist. Probably. I'm pretty traditional. Vera, kissing my cheek. That's what I love about you. So stable. Predictable. Predictable. Right. Friday morning I made my move. First, I called my landlord. Need to discuss the lease. My girlfriend's moving out. Oh, she's on the lease? No, just me. Want to confirm she has no claim to the apartment. None at all. You're the sole tenant. Perfect. Next I went to the bank. Removed her as authorized user on my credit card, the one she used for emergencies, but somehow had charges at high-end restaurants twice a week. Then I called Lance, got his number from Rex's research. Direct line to his office. Lance Morrison. Hi Lance, this is Dean Vera's boyfriend. Long pause. I'm sorry, who? Cut the act, I know about you two. 6 months worth. Look man, I didn't know she had a boyfriend initially. Initially? When did you find out? About 2 months in. She said you were breaking up. We live together, I pay half her bills. She said you were roommates. In a 1-bedroom? I am. Yeah, damn, thought you should know who you're really dating. I need to process this. Take your time. Oh, and Lance? That Cabo trip, I'd reconsider. She's planning to dump me right after. How do you know about Cabo? She brags about you at the gym, to strangers, loudly. Jesus Christ. Good luck, man. Hung up. Step 1 complete. Then came the masterpiece. Update 2. The unraveling Saturday morning, I was packed and ready. Boxes labeled, mover scheduled for noon. Vera had yoga at 10. Vera to grab brunch when I get back? Can't, have plans. Plans? With who? You know, book club stuff. She laughed and left. The movers arrived early. Efficient guys. Had all my stuff out in an hour. Left all her things exactly where they were. Her clothes, her jewelry, her books. But every trace of me? Gone. Left one thing on the kitchen counter. A printed transcript of her gym confession. Highlighted the best parts. He has no idea. Dean pays half my rent. Lance pays for fun. I'll dump him after Cabo. He's boring. Added a sticky note. You were right. I never had proof. Until I did. Rent's due on the 1st? Good luck, Dean. Then I left. Moved into my buddy's spare room temporarily. Turned off my phone. Waited. According to Rex, who I asked to monitor, she came home at 1 p.m., not from yoga. From Lance's place, looking upset. She walked into an apartment that looked like I'd been erased. Her first call was to me, straight to voicemail. Then Lance, he didn't answer. Then her sister. That call Rex actually heard because Vera was on the balcony screaming. Vera, he left. Everything's gone. He knows about Lance. Sister, wait, who's Lance? This guy I've been, never mind. Dean's gone. Your boyfriend left? Why? Because he's a psycho. He hired someone to spy on me. To spy? Were you cheating? That's not the point. Vera, were you cheating on Dean? It's complicated. It's really not. Either you were or you weren't. Can you just come over? To the apartment Dean pays half of? While you were cheating? No, Vera hung up on her. By evening, the real panic set in. See, Vera hadn't budgeted for paying full rent. She'd been spending her half on Lance, dinners, clothes, looking good for her rich boyfriend. She called her mom. Sweetheart, what's wrong? Dean left me. I need help with rent. Left you? Why? He claims I cheated. Claims? Did you? Mom, it's a simple question. Fine, I was seeing someone. Happy? While living with Dean? In his apartment? Vera, it's our apartment. Is your name on the lease? Silence. Vera, you cheated on that nice boy who's been supporting you? I don't need a lecture. I need help. You need to grow up. Handle your own mess. Sunday brought more desperation. Lance had blocked her. Sent one text before blocking. Your roommate called me. We're done. Cancel Cabo. She tried showing up at his building. Security turned her away. He'd removed her from the approved visitors list. Then came Monday. The credit card decline. She was at lunch with coworkers. Card declined. Then her personal card declined too. Because rent was due and she didn't have enough. Her coworker posted about it on Instagram. When your girl's card declines and she has a breakdown at lunch. But the real justice came from an unexpected source. See, Nina, the PI associate, had actually enjoyed talking to Vera. They'd exchanged numbers, made plans for drinks. Vera, desperate for sympathy, actually met up with her. Poured her heart out to a complete stranger about her psycho ex who abandoned her. Nina recorded the whole thing, legal in our state for public conversations. Vera, can you believe he hired someone to follow me? That's crazy. Why would he do that? Because he's controlling. He couldn't handle me having a friend. Lance was just a friend? Well, more than a friend. But Dean was so boring. I needed excitement. So you were dating both? It's not like we were married. I was going to choose eventually. After Cabo? Exactly. Wait, how did you know about Cabo? You mentioned it at the gym, remember? Oh, right. God, I was so excited about that trip. So what now? I can't afford my apartment. My ex took everything. Lance won't talk to me. That sucks. What about that book club you mentioned? What book? Oh, there is no book club. No, it was code for seeing Lance. I'm not stupid enough to actually waste time reading books. Smart. So what's your next move? I need a new boyfriend. Fast. Someone who will help with rent. Back on the apps? Already am. Found a few potentials. Doctors, lawyers, just need to play the wounded bird act. You're so bad. I'm practical. Men are resources. Dean taught me that. How? By being so easily used. 2 years, and he never suspected until the end. Rex sent me the audio. Every damning word. Final update. The complete collapse. I sat on that recording for a week, let Vera spiral. According to social media, she hadn't blocked me yet, probably hoping I'd come crawling back. She was struggling. Posts about new beginnings and rising from betrayal. Selfies with captions like, when he can't handle your shine. Comments were mixed. You're glowing, babe. Didn't you cheat though? Team Vera, Team Dean Taba. Then she made a crucial mistake. Posted a long Instagram rant. Let's talk about toxic masculinity. My ex hired a private investigator to stalk me. Instead of communicating like an adult, he chose to violate my privacy. Now he's abandoned me with no warning, leaving me to handle everything alone. This is what happens when insecure men can't handle independent women. Ladies, if he doesn't trust you, run. The audacity, the lies, the victim complex. Time to end this. I created a simple response post. Since we're discussing toxic behavior, let's share some educational content. Here's my ex explaining her relationship philosophy to a new friend. Listen and learn, kings. Attached the full gym audio, her admitting to cheating for months, calling me boring, me for rent, while Lance paid for fun, planning to dump me after Cabo. Then the bar audio, calling men resources, bragging about using me for 2 years, already hunting for the next victim. Tagged her, tagged every mutual friend who'd liked her post. The internet exploded. Her post got ratioed into oblivion. Girl, you admitted to everything. Not the victim card after cheating. Independent women don't need men to pay their rent. She really thought she did something. But the best comment came from Lance's ex-wife. This is the woman you left me for? At Lance Morrison, the one using men for money? Karma really is beautiful. See you in court for that alimony review. Vera deleted everything, went private, but screenshots were already everywhere. Then came the professional consequences. Vera worked in marketing at a lifestyle brand that promoted authenticity and female empowerment. Someone sent them the recordings. Her talking about manipulating men, using them for money, the opposite of their brand values. HR called her in. She was quietly let go. Not aligned with company culture. Lost her apartment, couldn't afford it alone. Lost Lance, his ex-wife's lawyers loved the recordings. Lost her job. Lost her reputation. Last I heard from her sister, who reached out to apologize for her. Vera moved back home. Working retail. Still on dating apps, but struggling. Her recordings went locally viral. Guys recognized her. Aren't you the girl who called men resources? You're that book club cheater. How much rent you need this time? She tried reinventing herself. New profiles, different photos. But the internet doesn't forget. Someone always recognized her. Always shared the recordings. Meanwhile, I thrived. Got my own place, got promoted. Turns out removing toxic people improves your focus. Started dating a teacher named Grace, who thinks the gym confession audio is a masterclass in what to avoid. She actually reads books. Real ones. For actual book clubs. Rex gave me a family discount on his services. Said it was the easiest case ever. Vera was so arrogant she didn't even try to hide. Nina still has drinks with Vera occasionally. Says she's bitter, blames everyone but herself. Still convinced she did nothing wrong. Still hunting for a man to resource. Good luck with that. Vera was right about one thing. I never would have had proof. If she hadn't been so smugly confident. If she hadn't bragged to strangers. If she hadn't treated relationships like transactions. But she did all those things. And I did have proof. $500 for a PI was the best investment I ever made. Saved me from a lifetime with someone who saw me as nothing more than a wallet with convenient housing. She said I'd never have proof of anything. I said, probably not. Turns out probably was the key word. Thanks Rex, thanks Nina, thanks Vera's ego, and thanks Vera for teaching me the most valuable lesson. When someone shows you who they are, hire a professional to document it. Your confession, your consequences.